Want to see how I go from this to the most silkiest, flattest, straightest fall off the bone silk press? Keep watching. Okay, it's the most dreaded day of the week, wash day. But girl, did I need it. Do you see them grays? Do you see this scalp? I have a lot of product built up, and I was letting y'all into my business, showing y'all my scalp like this. But I needed to get this done. So I hopped in the shower so I can give my hair a good rinse. For products, I am using the Bond Bar Clarifying Shampoo. This is going to make sure my scalp is squeaky clean. And then I'm going in with my tried and true mane and tail conditioner. I've been using this since I was little. My mom raves that it's really good in my hair, so I just never stopped. Okay, so now I'm just Vaselining my scalp because I'm doing a little color. Nothing too crazy though, but just a little refresh, a little revamp, if you will. Now I'm just giving y'all a little flip, a little view of my hair before I put it up. I'm just checking out my curls before we go downstairs and put this color on my hair. I'm not doing, like I said, anything crazy. This is just a semi-permanent darkest brown rinse on my hair, and then I'm gonna sit under the hair dryer for about 30 minutes. After I've sat under the hair dryer, I have to rinse it out, and this takes forever. Do you see how dark that water was? And I was trying to rinse it until it went clear. That was rough in itself. But here is the final result. I'm no longer a certified silver fox, and I look my age and not plus 10. But now I'm going back in with my mane and tail conditioner because I'm going to sit under the hair dryer yet again. So I'm just running this through my hair. Don't worry, I am just going over it in this clip, but I did go in sections and get it through my scalp and run it through my ends like I was really supposed to, but I wasn't gonna make y'all sit through all that. Okay, after sitting under the hairdryer, do you see these curls? They were looking mad juicy. Every time I wash my hair, I'd be like, ugh, I'm gonna just leave it like this. But unfortunately, it's too cold to be walking around with wet hair. So, you already know what I'm about to do. Straighten it out. But don't let me figure out how to get my curls to stay just like this. It's over for everybody because I would literally wear my hair like this every single day. I'm just admiring how I don't have any more grays and I now look 24 again. Don't mind how crazy I was looking. I was just trying to part my hair so I can go in with my blow dryer. This is my holy grail. This and the Color Wow. These two products cannot go without. If you want your hair to be super straight by the time you are finished blow drying, you need both of these, the Revlon blow dryer brush and this Color Wow spray. I cannot rave about the Color Wow spray enough. When I tell you, I start by spraying it in my roots and then I spray it down my hair. Now, here's the thing about this product. You have to use the right amount, so not too much and not too little. For it to work, because if you use too much, it's definitely not gonna work, but if you don't use enough, it's not gonna work either. So that's why I usually do 2 to 3 sprays and then work it through with my fingers. And after that, when I tell you I've gone to the club, I've worn my silk presses for weeks, done the whole 9. That stuff cannot live without. It's amazing. 10 out of 10, no notes. So here I'm just going through with the blow drying brush, and I usually will go through, twist it a few times, run the brush through it, just to make sure I can get it as straight as possible. Okay, I love to play, but in all seriousness, I'm going to take this last section and then I'm going to give y'all a little breakdown of what I did, just in case you wanted to see it a little bit better. Gotta know, 'cause your time is money and I won't let it waste it. Oh no, no, baby, just go with it. 'Cause when you're with me, I can't explain it. It's just different. We can take it slow. Oh, act like you're my girl. Let's get the basics. Whoa, no. Okay, so I'm gonna take this section and wet it a little bit. Not soaking wet, but just like damp. And then I'm gonna run it through my fingers. Make sure it's just wet enough. Then I'm gonna take the spray. I'm going to spray at the root, because that's what's going to get curly first. Then I'm going to spray down my hair, and I'm going to work it through with my fingers. Make sure to like separate the curls and make sure all the hairs are covered with this spray. So make sure to really work it into my hair. You're my favorite. It's like all the girls around me doing their faces and saying no. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the blow dryer, and I'm going to start at the end so it's not so much pulling on my hair, and just go over that a few times and then work my way up. Once I've gone up, I will begin to brush all the way down and then start twisting. If I really want to go for like a bouncier blowout type deal, I will do more twisting and more to get more of a curl type, but I wanted this to be bone straight, no bend. Just like fine China. Took me a while to find your love. Ain't no amount of time in this world. Save me a lot of time and just love me. Okay, so now I'm just going over the rest of my head, going over some parts that I may have missed, or if I see some pieces like starting to curl back up, I'm going over that. And then I am going in different directions, changing my parts, just in case I do want to change my hair from a middle part to a side part, so it has some movement and it's not like super stiff or stuck in the middle part. We hit the club and his cops full of jealous. We in the bag and we might get a TI. And I'm in a bad bitch and I got in a div. Oh yeah, I'm still saying this bitch knows like cleans it all. She gets down just like cleans it all. Now I'm just kind of blow drying it in all the directions, just so again I have some movement and it's not like stuck straight down in the middle part. Okay, now I'm just doing some finishing touches, admiring my work, fluffing it up, playing in it a little bit, giving y'all a little length check, just in case you were ever wondering. And then, found another part that I probably need to go over. Okay, and then I just can't help but resist to look at myself and admire all the hard work, because I did just stand here for an hour and blow dry this whole head. And I had to make sure that my roots are still not gray. I can't get over it. It is now the next day. I had let that sit. I just didn't want to put all that heat on my hair at once. So I am now about to go over it with my straightener. But before I do that, I'm going to go back in with my Color Wow spray. But this time I'm going to spray it in my hands just so my hair doesn't revert, because it is a wet spray. I'm going to spray it on my hands, rub it together, and then run it through. Then I'm going to take my straightener and try to do at least just like 1 or 2 passes, maybe. Not too many, but that should be enough to get through my whole head. So that's typically how it goes. And this is my final results. So flat, so straight. It has a lot of movement. It's still a little fluffy, so it's not like greasy or anything. I have a lot of movement. It bounces with me. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.